Alright, we're gonna switch it up today. We're going after some trout first. It sounds like they just stocked this lake with 1,500 trout in the last 4 days. So we're gonna start with targeting trout. If they're not biting, there should be some largies in here, and they might be going into pre-spawn anytime soon. So if we don't get any trout, we're gonna target some bass and hopefully get on something today. I got a little diving crankbait on right now. We're gonna start maybe throwing that around, see if we can get something. If not, switch to maybe a spinner or a spoon. So stay tuned. All right guys, I think I just got bit on this little crankbait. I'm just casting it out, slowly winding her in. There's one. Oh. Oh. I don't know if you guys saw that one. That was pretty decent size for a trout. All right, well, it's a really good sign. We're gonna keep throwing this thing around since it seems like they like it. It's got really tiny treble hooks, so bigger fish, it's a little harder to keep them hooked, but lighten up the drag, let them just take it. That was a decent sized trout. It was probably at least a pound, 2 pounds. I'm just throwing this really tiny, I think it's like maybe 1.5 inches long, diving crankbait by Nomad. It's got a nice little wobble to it. All right, just hooked up into a pretty decent rainbow, probably about 10 inches. It's coming up. See if we can flip him into the boat. There we go. First fish of the day. Oh, he's going crazy. Snagged with my waders. All right, well, we're gonna keep him because he looks pretty good. So, sweet, first one on the crankbait. We're gonna keep throwing that around because that seems to be the ticket. These bigger fish really seem to want it. Probably got a hole in my waders now, but that's okay. Hooked him right in the nose. Oh, he's going. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Oh, I don't even have a stringer. Pop that up there. There we go. First trout of the day. Not a bad one at all. Nice and chubby, healthy. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna keep him. And that was on the little Nomad crankbait, about 1 inch, 1.5 inches long. All right, let's see if we can get another one. This might be the spot. All right, I'm just gonna show you guys how I like to work this crankbait for trout. Just cast her out. You can only cast it maybe 50 feet, but it's really all you need. And then you can either do steady retrieve, and you're just gonna wanna wait and feel if it's vibrating down there. And then you can also just work some little jerks of the rod in, gives it a little extra action. Definitely don't wanna reel these too fast with a deep diver like this. Oh, we're on. We're on again. Oh, there he is. That's fish number 2. I'll let him tire himself out a little bit. That was right by the kayak too. That was maybe 10 feet away from me. Looks like his fin's a little messed up. All right, we're gonna get him in. Nice. Yeah, he wasn't coming off. Oh no. Oh yeah, he's hooked in the gills, so we're gonna keep this guy too. Gotta be careful with the treble hooks on these little trout because they like to squirm around in the boat. Open the bail. Yeah, he's hooked pretty bad, so we're gonna keep him. I'm gonna put this guy out of his misery too before I show him because I don't want him to flop out of the boat. He's already bleeding anyways. All right. There he is. About the same size as the last one. These are a little bit bigger than the regular stalker trout they put in here, but pretty fish. All right, guys, just caught third rainbow of the day. This was right around that other spot where I caught the other one, so I just started trolling past it, and this is number 3. This might be the biggest one. I can land it. It's kind of going a little squirrely. Yeah, it's got both treble hooks. We're good. That's a fat rainbow. Look at that. It's a nice one. That's definitely the biggest of the day. I gotta try to get him unhooked. All right, we're gonna keep this guy too. Limit's 5, so probably keep 3 or 4 and then let the rest go if I catch any. So we're gonna kill him right now. There we go. All right, guys, we just started trolling again. Right past the dock, and I just got hit. And I think it's another trout. Yep, there she is. I'll see how it's hooked. All right, I might try to release this guy if I can. All right, we're trolling again. Got the crankbait out the back, probably about 60, 70 feet of line. And I'm just making sure I'm maintaining a speed where it's wobbling but not going too fast. So hopefully it's staying down there and we'll get on another one soon. There's a lot of fish on the graph. Just gotta find one that's hungry. There's one. Got him. There he is. That's fish number 5 on the day. Just a little guy. Yeah, he's nice and tiny. We're gonna let him go, I think. There we go. Fish number 5 for the day. Little rainbow. All right, I think we found a nice school, so I'm gonna keep casting around here and we'll see if we can get a few more. All right, fish number 6, all on the crankbaits. If this guy's not hooked bad, we'll let him go too. He looks pretty good. Try to get him out. He's really skinny too, so we'll let this guy go. Hold on. we go. Fish number 6 right there. Back in the water. Oh, that's fish number 6, 7. I saw him come up on the graph and grab it, so if he's not hooked bad, we'll just let him go. But if he's gill hooked, I'll just take him home. Oh. Awesome. There you go. Beautiful little rainbows. There we go. Fish number 8 or 9. These hooks actually come out somewhat easily, so there you go. Might be the last fish of the day. All right, I think that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna head home and cook these 3 up. Maybe film that, throw it in the video too. All right, just got home. We're gonna go ahead and clean up these guys and then start cooking them. So I'm just gonna show you how to clean one. You're gonna wanna start with your knife right in the butthole. Take it all the way up. Try not to go too deep or you're gonna puncture everything. Just like that. And there's your guts. We're gonna go ahead and scoop out all the guts into a garbage bag. Oh, this guy ate what looks like a power bait ball. So you're just gonna rip all the guts out. And then you're gonna want to get the bloodline out. So you can just use your thumb, dig it in there. And should be nice and clean. There's your nice pink meat. And then you can just rinse that under the sink, get all the blood and stuff out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the head off these guys too. And then we'll rinse them out. All right, we're just gonna do a simple recipe today. Basically just trout and butter. So we'll start with this little guy. Want to have the tin foil ready. Just do a few slices of butter. And then we're just gonna tuck those inside. And maybe throw one on the outside. You don't want to lay it in your tin foil. And make sure it's wrapped so that none of those juices are gonna get out. So there's one ready to go. And then we're gonna do our 2 bigger ones. And throw them in the oven for 15-20 minutes and they should be good. Alright, fish are going in the oven and I'm in there for 15 to 20 minutes at 400 degrees. Alright, just took these guys out of the oven. I'm gonna open them up and check them out. This guy's looking good. Drowning in butter. Alright, I'm gonna start with the small one. Alright, I'm gonna dig in. First bite. Two thumbs up. How you use butter.
I'll take the taste.
Alright, we're gonna give a little bit to the pooch. Is it good? All right, we're gonna see if the other dog wants some. What you doing, Hank? Want some fish? Oh, he missed it. What'd you think?